checking the microphone because it's like super way high and it's being used as kind of like a boom mic. It's really bright. I desperately need studio lights and I haven't gotten them yet, but we'll see what's going on. Okay, it's been a while. I feel a little rusty. The one bad thing about having a chandelier instead of the ceiling fan is that I don't have a ceiling fan when I get hot, so yeah. Hey y'all, it's Allie and I am in my new place. I have my spinny chair now. I have a different chair for recording because Dave had me limit I have a thing for chairs, like I have chairs everywhere. The tripod is actually on my desk and I have my art desk over here and I have my editing desk, office, whatever desk over here. And so I can just it's nice because I don't have to change the height of the tripod for my talking head videos because it's just on top of my desk. Nice high angles to cover that. Anyway, it's been a while. And the reason is because I was on a 10-day trip to Canada doing some ministry stuff and singing and everything, which was amazing. And then right when we got back, that was February. Hey, look, I can just reach over and grab my planner on my desk. That is so convenient. So we left the 17th. We got back on the 26th and our plane was delayed because of mechanical issues and we were supposed to get back a little earlier on the 26th, but we got back later. And the very next day, the 27th, we got our keys to our new apartment and we moved. We moved all our stuff and I didn't pack anything. So I was basically shoving things in boxes. My place, my art place, my place looks pretty good actually. I'm already settled into my kitchen. I have a kitchen now. So most of the other apartment house stuff is settled in, but my studio is not. It is stuff everywhere. I'm so embarrassed. So, I mean, what else is new though? That's kind of normal. I am going to take some time because I've been working. So okay. So we moved in, took some time to move in. So that was about a week and a half of going back and forth from the other place and doing a couple U-Haul trips, getting things to storage, cleaning and stuff the other place. And then right after that, David's grandmother passed. So we actually just got back 2 days ago from driving to Florida. We drove to Florida on Thursday. We drove to Florida Thursday, an 11-hour drive, attended the funeral, and then, so that was Friday, it was the funeral, and then Saturday we drove back. So it's been a little busy. I haven't been able to film, and I kind of have to prioritize, honestly, because I have a Patreon and there's people helping us because that's the way we live. I'm able, thankfully, to make a living to help my family eat and pay rent and everything on Patreon. So I kind of have to prioritize what to do. And so I do have videos over on Patreon, a lot of them, and I just have to, so I'm getting to it. So my point is, it's been busy. I've been out. And now I'm back and trying to do, again, a video a week is what my plan has always been to try to do on YouTube for everyone. Obviously, there's more videos on Patreon, and also I do videos for Jane Davenport. So it is a very hectic film schedule, but I'm so blessed that I can do this, and I'm so thankful. And I love that I have my own place. It is really cool. Let me just show you. Okay. Anytime I feel I just need a break from the computer, I just go over to my desk and just start arting. It's pretty awesome. My art desk, my creative one. Both desks are covered in crap, but at least I have one covered in art crap that I can just go to whenever I want. And I'm very excited. This is the new Dina Wakley media journal. Super excited about this journal. I did an unboxing on my Patreon. I will be doing a review on this journal on YouTube here, so y'all can see. Yeah, so with this video, enough of my blabbing. I think I've been blabbing for 6 minutes now. I am so sorry. It's about this. It is about my journal flip through, volume 5. Why is it backwards? Will it be backwards on the thing? I don't know what, but it's about my journal flip through. I am done with this journal. and it is filled. And I think I got done with it pretty quickly. I started this one, well, let's see, November 21st. My last entry, oops, something came off. All right, that's all right. February 26th. So November, December, January. That's quicker than some of mine. Quicker than some of my journals because, and I'm sorry I'm spinning. It's a habit and I have to stop doing it. Because I'm on my spinny office chair, it's like this old yellow retro. Look at this. This is so cool. I got it at a thrift store for like $5. And it's got like stains all over it, but I don't care because it's yellow. And I love yellow. Everyone knows I love yellow. But it spins, and so I'm sorry. I'm gonna flip through this, share some techniques that I did, where you could find it. If I did anything on a video, I'll try to link it. But basically, just a flip through. Everyone loves flip throughs, and they're like one of my most watched videos. And someone had suggested that I do like quarterly flip throughs of my journals, which probably would save time, honestly, because these end up being super long videos, and the fact that I was absent for so long and catching up, this one's going to be kind of long. So I'm sorry about the length of the video. I always find it comical when people comment, just get to the thing already. I'm like, you're free to go. You don't have to. I'm not like making you watch this. If you want to like get some coffee or some snacks or whatever to watch the video, then that would be awesome. If you don't want to watch a long blabby video, then maybe you should move on. I don't know. Just saying. I'm going to go to the art table now, which is so convenient over here, and flip through this journal. See, I just have to like move it over here and go boop, 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 like that, and then you see my table. I think this will work. Lots of stuff on my desk because I was, again, arting in my gorgeous journal. Let me show you some of the close-ups. I posted this one on Instagram. Look at that. Look at it. I'm still trying to figure out, but I have so many cool ideas for this journal. Sewing on it. I just like knocked over a ton of stuff. Starting to play with fluid acrylics. I got some Adina Wakely's acrylics. I'm playing with heavy body acrylics on a abstract piece that I'm doing. This, and you get to see like the delicious texture. Like, look at the texture. I love it. So I'm working on that piece. That will be for sale at some point. Whoa. Ooh, and I bought these, and I've been playing with these little tools that she offers. I'm telling you what. This, I got 2 of these. Where are they? Where's the other one? Got scribble sticks. I don't know where the other one is, but it's got got pointy on it. Oh, here it is. Both of these I got for like $7, and to get one of these at my art store, my Herwick's art store, with one thing was like $12. So I don't really know why it was so expensive there and why Dina's aren't. I mean, Dina's are pretty stinking awesome. I'm gonna adjust this mic again. So I just like to have good sound quality because I'm a musician and I like good sound quality, so sue me. Okay, so I'm going to show you my journal. I just like to blab. I feel like we're friends. I feel like we're friends and that I can catch up with you. That's what I feel like. So, hi friends. This is my volume 5 journal. My volume 6 journal. I am still using my Levy Jr., my B6 Slim, which has been fantastic. I still love this, and I'm getting back into a rhythm of planning because of the trip, my move, grandma passing. It's been kind of a hectic month, like a crazy month. So I have not used my Kick Butt Day insert since shortly before we went to Canada. So, but I have been journaling, and this is the journal I have for volume 6. I did a decoration video. It was one of my first videos I did in this new place. So this is the new one, volume 6. And this paper, oop, my coffee is telling me that it's going to turn off and it won't be warm anymore. This is a Midori 003 insert that I chopped off. So I chopped off like an inch of it, and I just did, you know, my journaling. This is a Tomoe River It's the thicker Tomoe River. So let me go grab my regular Tomoe insert so I can show you the difference. This journal is when I was still using Levy, the bigger standard size. Let me back on up so you can see the whole thing. And this is Tomoe River paper, which is, I believe, 52. I should probably truly get the correct grams of this. I think it's 52 grams. 52 grams. Hey, I was right. Okay, this is 52 grams. Super thin, delicious. When watercolor goes on this, I have a video of my flip through on this. It's kind of fragile, not fragile, but it's dainty. Like when you start adding stuff to it, it kind of gets heavy and it's hard for the paper to withstand the weight of your tip-ins. If you're a tip-in nut like me, I am a tip-in crazy person. It's kind of hard for the paper to handle the weight of it because it is so thin. But the watercolor on it it's just so, oh my gosh. The watercolor, I'm loving this. I need to go through this. Jen, it's my Jen. Okay, so basically that's 52 grams. I went to the Midori, the next one, which I love. Love Midori paper. If all else fails, Midori. Like, I love it. Okay, but I am experimenting for you to see what's cool. So now I am using the 68 gram Tomoe River paper. That's what this insert is. I got it from Taroko shop. I will link it below on Etsy. And it took a little while to get to me. And it came in a standard size. It came this size. And I chopped it down to fit in my B6 Slim. One thing that I don't like about it is that the paper that he uses, or she, whoever it is, it's pretty thin paper. So when I decorated my cover, it was just, it's pretty thin. So I'm thinking, I don't know. Next time if I do use this insert, I'm thinking I'm going to take off the cover and put a thicker cover on it. I don't know why. I just like a little bit more of a substantial cover on my journals. It's just personal preference, but that's what I did. I did let it all out. Go ahead. This is a tip-in now on my printables that on Patreon, and I did molding paste for my number this time instead of, so you have a little bit of texture there, which is really cool. So far about the paper, I'm really loving that it's thicker, still behaves like Tomoe River paper as far as like the crinkling, not as much though, because it is thicker. So, but it's cool. I like it. It's pretty neat. I think it'll withstand some of my tip-ins a little better. I have like gesso all on the edge of the pages. But yeah, I think it'll be good. But we're not here to talk about this one. We're here to talk about this one. So this is Midori. I just wanted to show you what I was using now because I know I'll get questions. So I'm using the Tomoe 68 grams now. This is Midori, and I will start going through this. I decorated this cover also on a Patreon video. Don't want to feel like I'm pushing that, but I just want to tell you, if you ask or want to know where it is, that's where it is. So there you go. And then this sticker is from Coco Girls Art, and I use them. They're adorable. They're printables, and I printed them on sticker paper. This is always a quote that I love, love, love. So I just hand lettered it on there. And this is just like more processing. These are stickers that I made, and I did it on matte sticker paper, so you could color over them if you wanted to. This is one of them. That's one of them. The peacock is one of them. There's an owl. Anyway, so I put stickers on stuff because it makes it easy for instant art. This is a little shaker that I made with some stuff. Again, watercolor tipping in. So I'm using some washi. I forget how awesome just plain washi is sometimes. And then here's some more. This is like a Thanksgiving little tipping in stuff. Inception tip-ins. I love that. And then that. Just adding with my tiny attacher, which I love, 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 my tiny attacher. Just some clear stuff that I had. Yes, Tim Holtz's tiny attacher. It's thebomb.com. So there's that. There's another little baby tip-in up there. This was something really fun that I loved, and I was going to do more of this, but I totally didn't, and I need to. I already have the kitties cut out, but there was a cat coffee table book that my friend didn't want, and I took it, and so I just made this like fun little King Kitty journal, kind of like one of my journal girls. Like, I don't know if you've seen my journal girls, kind of like one of those, but a kitty cat. And so that was kind of that. I love that. Here's some more, just some doodles, tip in, some more doodling, trying to figure out some stuff, wreath, like all the hand lettering people have these awesome wreaths, and I just figured I'd try. This is from Ram Talks. Again, this is actually, hey, distress stains. Shout out back in the day. I don't really do them much anymore. This page was inspired by a girl with a journal who is starting YouTube videos, by the way. You could go check her out. I totally support her. I think she's great. Anyway, these little spheres, just simple spheres. She does a lot in her journals. Please go check her out. I'll link her down below too. This is just, you know, some vellum for layering. This was a girl that I bought a coffee mug from. Her name's Wendy Brightbill. She's an amazing abstract artist, and she does a lot of florals and things, and her use of color is just mesmerizing. So this is just a card that came with my coffee mug from her, and she's amazing. I will also link her below. These are great people to grab inspiration from. I'm all about, please be inspired. Please do the stuff, and then, you know, make that a launch pad for what you want to do. I'm always happy and thankful and honored if people are inspired by me. So anyway, that's what I think. Community is greater than competition, right? This is a girl that I did. I started a drawing class, a figure class from Jane Davenport. So I was just kind of practicing. She's super cute, by the way. I think she's adorable. I was looking at Pinterest for cute coats and totally drew her. I need to do more full bodies. I love full bodies. This was just some processing with watercolor, more processing. It was getting cold, so I did a little girl bundled up. And then this was like, oh my gosh, this was like I love doing quotes with hand lettering behind my journaling. I might do like a tutorial for that to show you how I do my hand lettering. If you're interested in that, let me know. And then this is a Jane Davenport stencil that I colored in the same, like this, I believe I just like smashed down when I was doing something else, and it looked kind of cool. I did layers and layers and layers of it. I'm awful at profiles. I am no shame at using a profile stencil. No shame. Like, that's what it's there for. And it looked like she had freckles on her nose. I love it. Anywho, I'm gonna use that. I think I need to use that more, that stencil more, because I just love that so much. More processing. If you see anything with just words, I am just processing. A lot of times when you see those pages, I have actually written. I didn't do anything. I'd maybe put that there, and I didn't do anything with color. And then later I went back and colored over it because I use bulletproof ink. I use Noodler's Lexington Gray ink, and you can watercolor right over that, and it does not do anything. It doesn't budge. This was from, I joined Lip Sense for 2 seconds. I mean, I'm still a member or whatever. My lips for some reason they're not compatible with the product. They do funky things, and I don't really like it. It works great for a lot of people, and I love it, but this was in the Lip Sense magazine, and I cut it out, and I decided to put it there because she was just so glam. Oh my gosh. I loved it, and I loved her red lips, and so I decided to put some red acetate in the middle there, again, layering just right to the edge and doing this number. Love it. Love it. Love it. Acetate's my best friend. I love acetate, and I love putting things on the acetate so that you can see through it a little bit. And so if you'll notice, I have this picture, and then I put that picture right behind it so you wouldn't see any like edges much, but it's kind of fun, right? And then there's this little tip in, and let's see, just some more stuff. With things like this, sometimes I don't get to put little bits like this, like ticket stubs and stuff in this journal, because what ends up happening is I'll need to process something, and I'll just leave those bits to the side. It's more important for me to process my thoughts and feelings than it is for me to put that bit down. So what happens is I get this hoarding pile of bits, like my ephemera from my life and stuff. So what I've decided to do is make a scrapbook. Like, this is not your scrapbook that you normally would say, but I show this in my Patreon again, and why I'm doing this, how I'm doing this. And so I'm basically putting my bits in this scrapbook, because it's just fun, and it's just a way for me to put all those things that I don't get to somewhere, And I don't feel bad about them being just in a pile. So they better be somewhere. I just got to get rid of them, is the truth. So sometimes I get to put them in my journal, but for the most part now I'm putting them in my scrapbook. All right, so there's more stuff. This is like pulling out this thing, which is kind of fun. And more journaling. These are my inverted tags, which I love doing those. There's our anniversary. I love this picture of my husband and I. It's an old picture, but I printed it out again because I love it. We need updated pictures bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is, I think I did a journaling. I think I did a journal with me for this, but this foil stuff can get kind of sticky. So the picture oftentimes will get stuck, and you can see where it's kind of, you know, taken off some of the picture, but that's all right. At least it wasn't, oh my gosh, this washi. Oh my gosh. I have a traumatic time with that washi, but this is basically a big old picture in between. I have a link for this too. I'll try to remember to stick it down there. So just some Christmas journaling, some of my favorite pictures from that. I was swatching the Jane Davenport watercolors. So I did that here. I did that here, and just kind of journaling a little bit. I got a typewriter for Christmas. And so then I started putting, like, you know, some stuff on vellum. I loved typing on vellum. Kind of gives that layered look again. And this is actually a day of journaling. So you can see the date there, and it's kind of in between. And you notice it's older date than this, but I didn't care. I just wanted it in there. No big deal. This was something I made for a Jane Davenport video. Another big picture that I typed on. I love this quote. This was a quote from Babette, and it's, don't react to toxic people. Not giving them a reaction when they desperately seek it is far more powerful. I love that. And it went with the happy picture, which I think is perfect. So some more journaling on a day there, just flipping it up. Whoop, whoop. This is Jane Davenport's paper pack, which is fabulous, by the way, for tip-ins and stuff. Also, I punch out a lot of stuff on her paper pack, which I just love it. Here's one. Punched out this heart and did a transfer on there, and that was good. That was fun. Okay, so then here, more watercolor. Did it on typing on some craft paper, a little Bible verse. And oh, this is fun. I think I did this. I don't remember what I did this. I know I did this one on a journal with me, I think. But this one I didn't, but I really enjoyed this process of doing this. I love it when stuff's kind of down the side. And yeah, pretty cool. This one was just more like an art journal quote thing. Same technique though. Notice how I have this abstract stuff, this vine looking thing down the side with the die cut. Same thing. I did it again because I liked it. If you like it, do it over and over again. This is another one of those, me going on something that I was doing art journal with and then drawing something. A lot of processing. I think this, oh yeah. This is from, yeah, Ramona. This is her sticker. She sent me a little bag of bits, and oh, I love it. I love it. So that was her stuff. I used the distress stains on this. And then some little marks, some simple little marks actually help out a lot. Like it just creates, there's little tiny marks. Boop, 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 boop. Makes such a difference for these little details. More spheres. I tried the vellum, gluing it down, not as good as tipping it in. And then I have these little bags, the Whack-A-Pack video that I did. I love these. They're so much fun. This was a fun thing where I take the watercolor on the side and then I'll lean it like this and spray it so it goes down. You have to be careful in the center, but it's a lot of fun. It creates this cool like line effect. So there's that. And then this was when I left. So I did this fun clustered ephemera tip-in. And I think I did this on a live Instagram live. I was live. So yeah, I did that, and that was fun. There was a little welcome basket we had gotten when we were there. There's the welcome basket. They were so nice to us. Oh my gosh. We felt so honored. Just beautiful color. Just color. I love it. Simple stamp with a messy frame. I do lots of messy frames. That's like a fun thing to do. I think I showed this one on an Instagram story too, me preparing this page, I think. And this is just some watercolor. See how pretty it looks just with text? A girl with a journal does that a lot too. She'll just do some simple watercolor and text. And the beauty is that you're writing stuff down. So whether it looks like this or whether it looks like this, it's still beautiful because it's yours. And I want to encourage you. That's pretty much it. Oh, let me tell you about this page. I was with a friend and she has an adorable little girl. And the little girl was just, I had my journal out and she was just intrigued with my journal. And I said, hey, do you want to, let me show you how to do this. And she took this page and I gave her some Coletto pens because she wasn't really old enough to know how to do a fountain pen. And I just gave her a little bit of washi I had and she just like drew some stuff and did some things. And so I was really loving that and I kept it and I just wrote over it because I just loved that I could give her something fun to do at her brother's gymnastics meet. I went to go, the boys are friends with them and so we were supporting him. And anyway, I just love that. That's just her scribbles. I love it, love it, love it. Take your kids and let them scribble on a page or two of your journal. Seriously, like when you go through that and you see those scribbles, it's going to melt your heart. And just journal over it or around it. It'll be fine. Or if they use a waterproof, maybe watercolor a little bit, but scribbles from your kids. Oh, that would be so cool. I just want to encourage you. The beauty of your journal is that it's yours and your life is beautiful and unique and no one else has it. So the important thing is just to document, just to be the scribe of your life. And that's so beautiful. And we would love to see it. Everyone loves to get inspired and to see what you do, but it's just do it. That's the big thing, doing it. Sloppy success is better than perfect failure. And so anyway, I just am so excited that so many people have gotten on this bandwagon of journaling and just documenting it and processing. Like sometimes my stuff's artistic in my journal, like my little manatee. That was just a fun artsy day. But sometimes I really got to like go through some deep heart issues and write it out. And so I just love it that that's available for me. This journal is always there to listen. People a lot of times feel overwhelmed because like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Well, 4 months went by. Just, and I didn't even do it every day. Some of these pages, there's a bunch of writing for one day. So there's freedom. There's freedom. Just have freedom. Don't feel like it's good to do it every day. I need to do it every day. Do I do it every day? No, I don't. But it's good to do it every day. But if you don't, that's cool. Like, just don't feel bad about it and feel like you can't go on anymore. Just keep going. This is one of the, like my other journals, I have tons of journals. They are all empty. Well, not all empty, but they have a few entries and then they're all empty after that. And so this is the first time that I've been able to take these empty inserts with blank pages, and you can get them with lined pages if you prefer. But the only thing that I've been able to continue for a while. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to be doing this forever and ever and ever. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, for taking the time to watch. I know it's a long video. I'm sorry about that. These tend to be a little longer videos. If you are on board with like, hey, I would rather see quarterly things because to keep the time short, you can let me know in the comments. The issue with that is that I still feel like people will still want to see the whole thing at once. Like some people like the longer ones. I'm happy to do it in quarters. If y'all want to just like instant gratification, want to see it sooner, just let me know. And I will see y'all later. Thanks so much for watching and keep journaling. Be a scribe of your life. All right. Bye. That's a little bit. Cool. That's annoying me. Yep, we're gonna do that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch.